The CEO deliberately scattered trash all over the floor to see who would step forward to help. The man was the first to act, taking charge and directing others to clean, while some stood by, complaining about the mess and the smell. At that moment, the cleaning assistant brought a cup of hot water and intentionally spilled it on the cleaner's legs. The man immediately picked up the cleaner, carrying her in his arms. As he did so, he accidentally removed her mask. Looking down, he was stunned. The cleaner in his arms was incredibly beautiful. However, he had no idea that she was actually the CEO of the company. Later, in the restroom, he tried to treat her burn with cold water, but accidentally lost control of the faucet, drenching them both completely. The red ink from her protective talisman began to run down. At that moment, the assistant rushed in, shouting for help for the CEO. The man was completely shocked as the onlookers began to regret their earlier actions. Later, the CEO officially appointed the man as the executive manager. However, right after signing the contract, he immediately snatched an important document from the CEO's hands and tore it up in front of her. Furious, she grabbed him, ready to slap him. But the man wasn't acting irrationally. He had a bizarre system in place. Every time he was fired, he would receive a reward from his previous company. In the past, he had deliberately angered his boss, triggering the system and receiving $100,000, along with an electric bicycle. Now, his goal was to keep getting fired and continue making easy money. Unexpectedly, the assistant applauded and cheered instead of reprimanding him. It turned out that the contract he tore up was actually a trap, and by destroying it, he had saved the company from a major crisis. The CEO looked at him, surprised, with a hint of admiration in her eyes. Meanwhile, the man was completely frustrated. Determined to get himself fired, he started acting out. After returning home, he stayed up all night playing video games. The next day, he arrived at work at noon. When the CEO called him, he ignored her. His colleagues began to call him an arrogant manager. But that wasn't enough. While everyone else was stressed and working hard, he sat at his workstation, casually playing games. The next moment, the CEO would suddenly appear beside him, demanding an explanation for his behavior. However, the man remained unfazed. The CEO assumed he was testing her patience. Considering that he had saved the company from a $1 million loss, she decided to tolerate his actions one more time. In front of everyone, she rewarded him with another $100,000. The man was extremely disappointed. Hearing that the CEO absolutely hated receiving flowers, he came up with a new plan. He would start courting her. Little did he know that this move would push both of them into the river of love.